You'll never see anything like that again. So get a load of it. Get a load of it now. All that. But the dude Duff, the Baker man, short, heavy set, bald, white guy, he went there apparently, so that was like one of the selling points, I guess. She was like, oh, Duff went here, and you go to the wall, down the hall or whatever, and it's a picture of him doing whatever. I'm like, oh, that's cool, but I'm not really into confection. I'm not a master baker. We want that, right? So, went there, whatever, she was like the head of HR, and she been there for years, real petite, little white lady, older lady, and so she's like, I guess interviewing me, you would call it, and she was like, oh, so, do you know what this is? Do you know what that is? And this, that, and the third? And I would tell her exactly what it is, and then she would ask me like, oh, you know how to make it? And I'll tell her like, yeah, you put this with this temperature for this amount of time with this heat, and then you gotta take it off at this time. Like, I was just breaking it down, and I guess I'm like messing her up a little bit, cause she like, if you just look at my demeanor, I don't look like, I haven't necessarily been stopped in the street and say, hey bro, you look like a very smart guy. Never ever has that ever happened, you feel me? But, it's cause of my sunny disposition. But anyway, yeah, so I guess I was messing her up because she, probably never seen somebody that looked like me have that much actual culinary knowledge, right? So, she was like, man, you're cool. I was like, yeah, Brooklyn, you know what I'm talking about? That part, can't take Brooklyn, there's nowhere, you feel me? So, it's warm in here. So I'm like, all right, bet. So we talking and we having a, little conversation and things, and she's asking me things like, one thing in particular she asked me was, so what kind of restaurant do you want to open? Now, I had put thought into it prior, but not that much to where I'm like, I want to open this particular kind of restaurant, you feel me? So she was like, I told her, I was like, I don't know, I really don't know. Like, I'm just being honest with her. Like, I'm not trying to like go up there and be like, like come with some facade, like kick some cap shit out of her, Like I really don't know. But I'm cool, like I'm a very monotone, kind of guy. Like I'm real laid back. Like if whoever know me in real life, if you get to this part of the video, make sure you comment. Like I'm really like a laid back kind of person. Like I'm not like super rah, like I could get that, but my actual personality is more like I'm monotone. Like I'm not like extra, if that makes sense. So, I don't want to say smooth when people be like, oh, I'm calling myself smooth, man, Mr. Smooth over here. But it is what it is though, so at the end of the day. But anyway, so she's like, man, you're cool, man. I'm like, yeah, you know the vibes, lady. So winds up that she was like, nah, I like you. She was like, yo, when you want to start? When you want to come down? I forgot when she said the semester started. I forgot even what time of the year this particularly was. You know what I mean? But she gave me the paperwork to fill out and bring back, and I was gung ho. I was with it. But the only thing that stuck out in my mind amongst everything else was, she was like, all right, the program is like 2 years. I was like, cool, 2 years, I can do 2 years. I'm young enough to do 2 years and be all right on the other side of it. You know what I'm saying? But she was like, when you come out of it, you get whatever you need to get, and then you go intern for a few restaurants. However, it wasn't a set amount of restaurants, nothing. It was just like, as soon as you come out, you go into an internship somewhere, and then from there, like, they'll figure it out some type of way. And I looked at it and I was like, well, if I put the 2 years in, I don't really want to intern anywhere. Like, so a few months I could have dealt with. She told me like the likelihood of me like just getting right into like that, it'd be like some years. And I was just like, at the time, I'm like, I couldn't see it because I'm like, I already put the 2 years in. So, no, I'm not doing that. Like, how I'm gonna pay this money back if I'm working for free? Because intern to me meant work for free. That's what I understood interning to be, you feel me? So, I was like, nah, that's a dub. On top of the fact I had to do homework. I'm like, I don't do no homework. Because if you really look at it, like, I don't want to bore y'all with the conversation that we did have, but if you as a super culinarily inclined person, you've been in this industry for decades. A young guy comes up to you who's never actually been in a culinary institute, who's never been classically trained by any French chef or any particular chef, period, other than Food Network chefs. Shout out to the Food Network, we'll get into that a little bit too. You know, then how, like, you can kind of see I don't kind of need the training. Like, I just go through to get my certification and I just want to start. Like, I'm the type of person, I can have the patience. I was like, you know, I could do the 2 years.
I'll eat some stale Cracker Jacks, but I want them right now.
I could do the 2 years to get my thing together, and then I want to start immediately. It's the waiting after that and the uncertainty about landing somewhere for sure or being able to even start my own thing when I'm done is the thing that deterred me from actually attending that school. So I never went to the school, right? It's funny, like, because even with all things considered, I did want to go. I said, you know what, I'll do it. I'll spend it was like $20,000 a semester or something like that. So it was like 40, 45,000, something like that. I was like, I don't mind. I'm gonna make that back. I'm gonna be spectacular wherever I land at, especially if I'm being trained. And I had certifications to do what I want to do. So, but it's just like the waiting thereafter. Like, I'm like, I don't want to do all that. So I never went. You know what I mean? But I always knew I had the know-how. I have a good way of learning things visually. Like, I'm one of those type of people that you could show them something once and you don't have to show it to them again. Maybe twice you have to show me something, but after the first time, 8 times out of 10, I got it. So, you know, after that, I just went, you know, and just conformed to normal society, and I started working and things like that. And, you know, I was working a little bit before that already, as it was, and, you know, people would tell me like, yo, you know, because I was out doing things I necessarily had no business doing. So the older people would look at me and be like, yo, Q, like, why are you out here? Like, why are you doing this? Like, why are you doing this that you're doing right now? Like, yo, you smart. And I would look at it like, well, everybody's smart. Like, I don't think of myself smarter than nobody else. Like, we all, you know what I mean? Like they say, the Bible said, you know, every man have a talent. So I'm like, we all smart some type of way, you feel me? But they saw more in me back then than I saw in myself as a teenager. It's not even like me. This is way before the culinary school, like me going up there, all that. Like, they saw a lot more potential in me than I actually saw, excuse me, in myself. So looking back on it, I'm like, damn, you know, hindsight is always 20/20, but, you know, but regardless of what, like, you know, just through me watching these programs and, like, when the Food Network came out, it was I'm like, Rachel Ray. Oh my God. Rachel Ray. If I would have seen Rachel Ray back in the day, anywhere. 30-minute meals, you heard? That was all the way back then, you feel me? Like, the girl I was dealing with at the time, she ain't like when I talk like that. I ain't give a fuck. Shut up. 30-minute meals, you heard? But, you know, so, you know, after that, you know, I still kept cooking. I still pursued my love of cooking and things like that. You know, I would create dishes and make meals, and just with the general knowledge, even my pops taught me. I just, you know, took that and like really built from there. Like I just kept getting exponentially better with what it was that I was doing, right? So then I was just got to a point where I just explored all kind of food. Like, I mean, uni, like, who you know eat uni? Like, from where I come from, like, who uni? You talking about the poppy daughter? No, uni, like, you know what I'm saying? Sea urchin, brother. You can't, like, you know what I mean? So it was different. So anyway, uni. But you know, like I'm eating these type of different things, and I just always kept my love for it. So, you know, fast forward, like I said, I always wanted to own a restaurant. But right now, I don't see myself really owning one in any time soon because of, you know, the outside situation. I'm gonna just call it that. But when I do, y'all will know it. You know what I mean? Like all of y'all that's on the channel right now, y'all all see it. Y'all all know about it. And y'all all welcome, man. You know what I mean? Real talk. But you know, like I said, I'm here now actually with this channel, particularly to show, you know, just to help the people that might not know how. I try to like, you know, really explain the things that I'm doing and the reasons why I do the certain things that I do as far as the cooking. And it's a POV style of shooting so that you can see. Like, you don't need to see me like this while I'm cooking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can tell you I'm putting whatever in here. You don't know. Oh yeah, I'm putting this in here. You don't know. Oh, I'm putting this in here. You don't know. You're looking at me. Right? The style of shooting that I have for my channel is POV. This point of view, for those that may not know, no, you know, whatever. But you need to actually see what you need to be seeing while you're doing what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? So that's I make my channel in a way that I feel is something that is the most helpful way and style of shooting, and also to make it so that it will be something that I would want to look at and watch on my own. Like me personally, like I try to make my channel in a way where it's something that I want to see. You feel me? So, yeah, so it's the POV style of shooting. Is me, you know, going over my voiceovers 20, 30 times, literally, no BS, like 20, 30 times to make sure that I explain things thoroughly enough that if you really don't even know if this is your first time cooking, you can actually, it could actually come out on the other end being as bomb as you want it to be. You know what I mean? You don't even have to like have any presentation because you're just in the house, right? I try to explain it and detail my voiceovers as thoroughly as possible to where you kind of can't mess it up. You know what I mean? And those who are actually, you know, have been watching my videos, like I take all feedback, right? You know, my social medias, you can come always DM me, come talk to me, give me your ideas, your thoughts, you know, like especially on how to make what my content is a more, you know, educational experience for you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to be like something difficult to where you're looking at it, you're like, well, like, I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want, cause, like I said, man, like, excuse me, but I just want to make it so that it's, I try to make it as simple as possible, step by step, that even a person with absolute no cooking experience can actually, you know, take that and thrive, you know what I mean? And also, like I said, even if you do know how to cook, you could come take a couple recipes, man. If you like what I did, use it, you know what I mean? But make sure, please, you share the video, you know, and like it as well. Because I have a lot of dope things that I want to do with my channel. And because I'm such a small channel right now, that I don't want to say it because This is the internet, you know what I mean? All my videos are public, and people still, let's just keep it a buck. Like, I've seen people still. There's a little app called TikTok. Pretty sure you heard of it. But they still, like, people will take your all of your idea and run with it and won't even mention you. They'll dead act like they never heard of you when they took everything, like literally. It's plagiarism written all over it, you feel me? So I don't want to say what it is that I have planned for the future, and I haven't seen anyone do about 60% of the things that I want to do with my channel, with their channel, and I've looked it up, so I don't do things that other people do. Like, there's a few things that other people do that make sense, like giveaways and things of that nature, right? Just to show appreciation. But there's other things that I really want to do that I'm not going to talk about right now because, you know, it's a smaller channel, and I want people to, you know, I want y'all to help me grow my community so that I can do a lot of things that I want to do. There's no gimmicks here. There's no bells and whistles, no smoke, no mirrors. It's just really me. Like, if you see me in the street, you know, anywhere, in Harlem, in the Bronx, in Brooklyn, in Queens, anywhere you see me, traffic, anywhere, stop and holler at me, man. You know what I mean? I'm very, no, I'm not. I'm gonna say I'm very approachable. I'm not. The way I grew up, places I grew up, if you walk up to me and be like, yo, ain't you such and such? Like, just be real cautious on how you approach me. Don't just walk up to me and want to touch me, or like, let me know who you like. Oh, yo, bro, yo, what's up? Like, just let me know it's love before you walk up on me, because, you know, it could get different. You know what I mean? And I don't really, you know what I mean? Like, it's not about all that, but I just, you know, disclaimer. Things can go sideways, you know what I mean? It's not what I'm trying to promote. I'm trying to promote peace and all of that, you know what I mean? Positivity, you know what I'm saying? Growth, development, all these type of things, you know what I mean? Like I said, you can come see me, like, come talk to me in my DM, like, hit me up, email me, whatever the case may be. You know, my social medias, Instagram and Twitter, POPPY_SCREW, and Facebook is SCREWS, no apostrophe, kitchen, KITCHEN. You know, DM me, man, like, talk to me, man, like, you got any suggestions, you got anything you wanna, like, you know, talk to me about anything, you know what I mean? Another thing, you'll never see my Cashapp, you'll never see my Venmo, my Cashapp, my Zelle information, none of that. Like, I'm not out here trying to, you know, I don't want to call it panhandle, but I'm not trying to, like, take money from people if I'm trying to teach people, or this channel is dedicated for the people that don't have money like that. It's kind of hypocritical, don't you think? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want any money from anybody. I don't want any donations. Like I said, there's no gimmicks, there's no bells, no whistles. It's really just me providing content for the people, and, you know, to help support me, all you need to do is like the videos. And when I say like the videos, I don't mean that for, like, vanity purposes. Like, I need you to like it to tell me that you like it. I need you to like the videos so that there's this thing called an algorithm, a YouTube algorithm. The more you like the video is the more likes a video gets, is the more likely that video will be seen by much more people, if that makes sense to you, right? It's not for me necessarily, like, oh, this many people like my video, yes. It ain't that. It's really so that there's more likelihood of other people seeing the content and coming to the channel to help further build a community. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, like I said, like, I'm one of the most genuine people you can meet. If I tell you, like, I'm really not trying to, like, panhandle nobody, or there's no gimmicks here, like, it's just literally content. You've never seen any video like this from me, and I specifically waited this long because I wanted to actually show, give y'all, like, a range of what it is that I'm capable of And what I will continually continue to do before I even came up here and said anything, you know what I mean? Like, this is really a video to alert people, let people know who I am, where I come from, what I'm about, things like that, man. So, you know, when I ask y'all to like the videos and share them, you just take it, share it, drop it right in your group chat. Hey, I found this cool little page, this cool little channel on YouTube. This guy looks like you know what he's talking about. You know what I mean? Well, check him out. You know what I'm saying? Have people subscribe and help me build a community, man. Like, that's the only support I need. I don't need any money. I don't need any monetary support from people at all. Like, I'm trying to do it for the people who don't have the money. You know what I'm saying? So, I really don't want to take up too much time, but I really wanted to get that out. You know, like I said, I'm a laid back dude. I'm not gonna be on here like, hey guys, today we're gonna, yeah, stick around. You know what I mean? I'm not the OxyClean man. R.I.P. to the OxyClean man too. But I'm not that guy. You know what I'm saying? That's right then and there, it's the most you'll ever see that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna come do my stories every so often. Like I said, I take requests. But, you know, for the most part, like, you won't really see my face that often. I'm not really good on camera like that, you feel me? So, you know, I'm just gonna provide y'all with content, different recipes, you know, ways of things that you may not have thought of doing certain things. Like, everything I do is, like I said, it's original. Like, it's not like I looked at somebody, like I stole someone else's recipe and, you know, put it in mine and remixed it. Like, you'll never see that. Like, if you see I did something like somebody, it just made me think of, like, straight up. Like, I'm not out here taking people's recipes and acting like it's mine. That's corny. I didn't grow up in that era of just like, I grew up in an era where originality was the thing. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. I don't know. I think I touched on pretty much everything. It's a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be, but you know, if you made it this far, appreciate you. Really, honestly do. Please, like I said, all you need to do is support me in the community to help build. Is like, share, subscribe, and even drop a comment if you feel the need to. If you want to get in touch with me, like I gave you on my social medias. They always at the beginning and they always at the beginning and then at the end of the videos. So y'all can always check those out. Hit me up, DM me anytime. You know, I'll get back to you when I get back to you. It won't be long. You know, yeah, man, just, you know, like I said, help me build this community, man. I'll let y'all get to know me even more. Like, I got a ton of stories and things like that, but I don't want to just be forcing them on y'all. If y'all want them, you know, let me know. You know what I mean? But I did this in particular just so that y'all know who I am and where I come from and what this whole channel was about, what I'm about. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, please continue to, you know, come check me out. You know, you can be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I really genuinely appreciate that, man. Anywhere you at that you can hear the sound of my voice. You know, it don't have to be this particular video, but if you ever make it around to this video and you hear me say that, I appreciate you, man. Anytime you hear the sound of my voice, whoever listens, you know what I mean? Appreciate it, man. I really honestly do, man. And, you know, we on our way to building this community and doing dope things, so, you know, please make sure, you know, just follow the necessary measures to help me build a community that you will also become a part of, man. No gimmicks, no games, no nothing, man. Dead serious, I'm a real person. You know what I mean? So, that's it, man. You know, it's your boy, Mr. You Know the Vibes. You know what I mean? Hashtag Scrooge Tube, hashtag Scrooge Kitchen, you know. Hashtag You Know the Vibes Beloved, YTKVBELOVED. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. Thank you for helping me out with everything so far, man. Like in the future, whosoever. Really honestly appreciate y'all, and you know, just keep looking forward to seeing more of me, man. Cause You know, like Puffin them said, you know, can't stop, won't stop. Yeah, you'll never see anything like that again. So get a load of it. Get a load of it now. All that. Oh man. Also, yeah, I want to tell y'all too. I've condensed my videos. You know what I mean? My homegirl, yo Joseph, what up? My homegirl Shanice, Miss Elliott. You know what I mean? She told me once upon a time, like, you know, the videos is good, but like condense them. So if y'all look at the actual growth of my editing process, I take feedback. You feel me? So I feel like my editing has gotten better and it continually get exponentially better. You know what I mean? And that comes from feedback. So, you know, please. Tap in with me, man. Talk to me, man. Talk back, man. I really do. You know, man, there's nobody, I leave nobody on red, on scene, whatever the case may be. If you hit me up, we gonna have a conversation. Just be respectful. That's all. Don't come, please don't come being weird. You know what I mean? We're just dealing with respect around here because, you know, I'm into the people. I mean, like that. So, thanks again, man. Thanks for, if you made it this far, appreciate y'all, man. Please, like, if you sub to me, comment and let me know you sub, because a lot of times I can't see who subbed. The numbers just keep going up, but a lot of times I don't see the person to sub back to them. You know what I mean? So if you sub to me, if you want incognito mode or whatever, you sub to me, DM me and let me know if you want me to sub back to you. I'll just sub back to you. Just let me know, drop your thing, and I'll hit you right back, sub to you, all that, man. You know what I mean? Spreading love out here, man. So, you know, it's 2021. Happy New Year. It's kind of late in the month, but a lot of y'all ain't seen me yet, so Happy New Year, man. And thank you, man. I really honestly appreciate y'all. And, you know, we're gonna keep doing what we do around here. Hashtag Mr. You Know the Vibes. Hashtag Screws2. Not YouTube, but Screw2. You know what I mean? Hashtag, I ain't gonna do all that. Hashtag Screws Kitchen, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Come check me out. And, you know, I love y'all, man. Appreciate the love, man. For real. Love is love. And, you know, till next time, man. Catch y'all. Bless. Word to my Tims, baby.